Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So you have seen by the title of today's video, we are going to be turning ourselves into Juno Birch. So we're basically going to be doing like an inspired look by Juno Birch. Now if you don't know who she is a sculptor, trans woman, alien queen in Manchester, and I'll show you, this is just off her Instagram which I'm reading from, and she is this insane character who creates these crazy looks. Like this is one here, like this green look, I don't know if you can see it, and then there's this like peachy skin one, and she basically turns herself into like different alien-esque vibe looks with like different skin colors, like purples, greens, blues. But the one we're going to be doing today is, when I saw this look, it was like I was like and it's this cow skin print one here. So it's like basically like white skin with all like the cow patches on. Like I just thought it'd be a really fun look to do. And it's kind of one of those, like if you're bored at home and you've got some white and black face paint and an eyeshadow palette, you could create this look and just have fun with it. So I thought, you know what, I'll do a tutorial, we'll do this fun look together, and then y'all can recreate it and enjoy it and have some fun with it at home, and hopefully it'll cure your boredom. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video and turn ourselves into Juno Birch. So I just slipped into something a little bit more comfortable. Normally when I film I just wear shorts and a snapback just because it gets so hot in my filming room and I hate feeling hot and clammy, so that's why. Because everyone always asks me like, why do you never have a top on? It's because I just hate overheating and I get very hot very fast when there's all the studio lights on me. But let's just jump straight into skin prep, and we're going to be doing like two, I think, because we're going to be wearing a lot of powder to make the white base be really white, and I want to make sure my skin is hydrated and soft and doesn't look like dry and like cakey on camera. So I'm going to be going in first with the Becca Skin Love Glow Elixir, a really good product for just keeping my skin hydrated, soft, and just really supple and ready for makeup. Then I'm going to go over the top of that in my smile lines and my beard area with the Kat Von D Lock It Hydrating Primer, and this is just a really good sticky base, and I find that when I use this in areas where my skin like could crack or gets extra dry like here and here, this really helps to keep everything nice and fresh. And then a pump or two of this, like a 1, 2, that's enough. Massage it into your fingers to get it nice and warm. So like you can see now that the product's pretty much disappeared. And I just like to back and forth and really just kind of massage it into these areas. For foundation, we don't even have to guess, we just know what I'm going to be using. It's the Haus of GlamDolls Creative Base in the white shade. This is just perfect for giving that really beautiful white base, but it also dries down to like a semi-matte finish, which means you don't have to wear as much powder with it, and it kind of sets itself, which is perfect. So I'm just going to put maybe like a load on the back of my hand. And I know a lot of you are always like, whoa, that's a lot. But it's only because I can't be bothered like just re-picking it back up and pumping it back on and redoing it. So I normally just chuck a lot of product on the back of my hand, and then whatever's left, I just use it on my body as well. So you might think, oh, like 5 pumps is a lot, but then I'll do like 2 for my face, 3 for my full chest. So it's kind of normal. Now can you see how my face is like practically covered, and look how much is left on the back of my hand? So yeah, like this now will do like my neck, boost some more coverage, and go into my chest as well. So I've zoomed you in and I've just kind of mapped out my eyebrow, but we'll be doing that later with a liquid liner. I struggle getting things symmetrical the first time, so if I know I can map it out, correct it when it's wet, like a wet cream, I'm fine with that. So I've mapped that out, and now we're going to do my eyeshadow base. I'm just going to take the pure white P. Louise eyeshadow base. I've got it on the back of my hand, and instead of patting it on with a brush, I'm just picking it up on my sponge. I'm just going to pat that in. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions, and it's just a really easy 9 colour palette, as you can see. And we're just going to use the dark blue, the light blue, and then this medium blue here, just to kind of create the all blue eye look. So I'm going to take probably the medium blue first and just map out the shape and the kind of overall design that I'm going to be doing. Now that I've got my shape, I'm going to go in with like a little packer brush like this, and I'm going to use the medium blue shade first, and I'm just going to kind of pack that in everywhere. Then I'm just going to take like a little fluffy brush and I'm just going to start diffusing out the edges. And because I'm using like a white base, can you just see how as I'm blending out the blue, it's creating like a lighter blue? That's exactly what you want. So now I'm just going to take this tiny, tiny little pencil brush and I'm going to go in again with the medium blue again, still using the same shape as this whole look, and I'm going to really start to build up my socket line now. And then I'll go in with that little fluffy brush to kind of blend the edge. And what I'll do is I'm like patting it and like flicking my brush upwards. And this will blend it without taking away too much of that definition. So now I'm going to use that same little pencil brush, and I like this one because it has like the little point, if you can see. So I'm going to take the dark blue and I'm going to really, really define that socket line now and get it like so sharp. And then back to the fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go back to the fluffy brush and tickle out the edges. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Pigment Mermaze by Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to put that all underneath my brow. I don't know if you can actually see this, but it's like a white pigment that reflects blue. It's so pretty. So you all know my technique for cutting my crease. I use a little bit of makeup remover to remove all this. Can you see where my skin is here? That's just what I've removed, and I use these tiny little cotton buds and some makeup remover. And then when I go in with my white base, it gives me a really crisp, clean line. Now I'm just going to fill that gap in with my P. Louise base. And look how easy and clean that looks. Honestly, doing the makeup remover technique is a lifesaver. So my crease is cut, and I'm going to use two pigments for the lid. I'm going to use Mermaze by Peaches and Cream on the inner part, and then I'm going to use Lit Cosmetics X-Ray Shimmer Glitter on the rest of the lid. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but just watch. And then I saw her in Juno's tutorial, she likes to remove her glitter by doing this. I mean, it worked, so does that. Now we're going to put the pigment on the inner corner of the eye. Just going to pat this pigment on the inner corner, and then you can also pat it over the glitter. And what that will do is it will just fill in any gaps where the glitter hasn't touched. It makes it like extra, like really sparkly. It's like sparkles from every angle. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can even see it. I'm going close. Because I know the light is just bleaching me out. Let me just turn my camera down. Yeah, now you can see. Look at the glitter. So I just had to turn my camera settings down so you could see it, but that is what the glitter looks like on my lid. So I'm going to use my Haus liner to give me the wing, and then because there's glitter on my lid and I want something a bit thicker, I'm going to use my MAC liquid liner just to go over the lid glitter. And now I'm just going to use the same colours I used here to do my lower lash line. So I just did my other eye off camera. I look crazy because my eyelashes are so white, but once I put mascara on and lashes, we'll be fine. Before I powder, I want to do some cream blush, and that's just so that when I do my powder blush, it'll be like a really nice flush and it'll be like really diffused into my skin. So I'm just going to go in with the Lime Crime Softwear blush in HyperLink, and it's like a powder, it's like a cream to powder formula, and they're really, 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 really nice. So I'm just going to use that and just... So I just added some blush to my nose because I was like, it will add to the whole cow print and the cow effect of it. And now I'm going to set my face using the Anastasia Translucent Setting Powder. Okay, so my face has been baking for like 10 15 minutes, and that's just so that the white is like white basically. And now we're going to do a little bit of contouring, but I'm not going to go too crazy, so I'm just going to kind of play it safe by using the lightest grey colour from the Alexis Stone palette. And I'm going to use it on like this big angle brush so I can just, can you see, just like really lightly diffuse it out. You can't really see it, it just looks like my normal cheek shadow, which is exactly what I want. Okay, so now we're going to do the powder blush, and we're just going to put that where we built up the cream blush, and that will really help it just to kind of diffuse out and be nice and bold without it being too much. So I'm going to take like a little angle brush like this, and I'm going to pick up this kind of like, this pinky shade here, and then slowly tapping it in circles onto the apple of my cheek. Because here it just comes through nicely without it being too much. So everything is more or less done. We just need to do the cow print, which is the bit that I'm so excited to do. So I'm going to use the Mehron Paradise paint, and it's a water activated paint, and it'll just make it super easy to do the cow print. So what I do is I've got my paint here, and then I've got like a water spray here, and all I'll do is I'll just literally go, and then I'm just going to mix it up until I get like a really thick creamy, you can see now there's hardly any water left because we've really mixed it all into like a nice thick lather. And then once I've got that, I'm just going to start splattering it on anywhere. So for lipsticks, I'm going to use Haus Labs Le Monster Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Dust. And I'm just going to use this to basically fill in my whole lip and give me like a peachy kind of nude. So there we have it. I'm going to quickly go off camera, add some finishing touches, and then I'll be back with the final look. So I've had to put my chair on the lowest setting just so I can fit this hair on the screen. My camera is zoomed out all the way, and I'm literally sat on the lowest setting just so I can fit this giant hair in, which is the most fabulous hair I own. But yeah, this hair is from Flash Wigs on Instagram. I sent him 2 wigs, and then I was like, I want something like this. And then he just made me this wig, and it was like so insane. But here is the finished makeup look. I just chucked on this purple suit because in the picture Juno had like a purple outfit on, and she had some cow print earrings, but I didn't have any, so I chucked on these ones by No Basic Bombshell. They do really cool acrylic jewelry. It's like so freaking cool. So definitely check them out. But yeah, I guess that's it. So if you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know down in the comments below what looks and what videos you'd like to see next, and I'll get around to doing them. But I guess that's it. So until then, I'll see you on the next one. See ya!